What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So we're down here at lovely Taupo, and obviously you guys have seen the new livery. So I've actually already been out for a couple of laps. Just needed to tweak a few things. I think we might have found the cushy spot. I think we get one more session before qualifying. Alrighty guys, qualifying now. So we've just done the tyres. We've fine-tuned it to exactly what I like. So the track is a little bit sticky, so I've always got to keep that in mind. Qualifying is up. Let's get some points on the board and let's send it.
So next two cars out on track, your third place qualifier Zach Zayden in the Drift Antics S15, good to see new livery on that, and our southerner Sam Edinburgh in the ex-Fangadan Woolhouse.
Yeah, that's the
Holden Commodore.
Holden Commodore. It's the VIP Drift team, VIP structures and steels, frames and steels. He's going to be in the chase position out of the Drift South team. Making the way up into the D1NZ, and it's the Zach Attack Drift Antics machine of Zach Zayden, who leads. Big switch as he comes through. Going to see this VE start closing the gap and making his way up to the final turn, Tony.
Yeah, so Zach is putting a good solid lead run there. He's used the handbrake, putting on some big angle in the last one there, and I don't know if he's managed to hang on there. They did talk about a little bit of deceleration, the judges this morning, going into that final turn with the amount of speed that they're carrying on. Did that throw Samuel off? Edinburgh, that is when he went into the final turn. But Zach Zayden otherwise hit all the clipping points pretty well. The Drift Antics Motorsport, Zach Zayden coming around there. Now, is that he's got a couple of cars. Is that the 2J powered one, or is that the
Zach's one?
Yeah,
this
the
one's
V8
the
one.
2J.
That is the 2J one.
2JZ one.
Yeah, okay. So I believe he's got a V8 powered one as well, yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
They all have toys.
Lots of them. Round number 1 here, Taupo International Motorsport Park.
Great opportunity to teach people how to say Taupo as well. Toe, I've got a big toe. Poor, I've got no money. That seems like my life. Well, of course, later on this... Ooh. All right, what's happened here? And who's broken? One of them is broken. Who is this? Is it Zach? Oh, okay.
So Sam Edinburgh here did have a bit of a... He washed out wide, didn't he?
Edinburgh.
So under that new rule, no 5-minute car? No 5-minute car.
So we're going to talk about what's going to happen here. So he is going to head back down into the pit area. When he goes in there, he literally, the drivers have 2 minutes to fix the car, if not out of competition.
To give you guys some context of what's going on in this particular battle. So D1NZ has ruled out 5-minute rules now. They are following the path of Drift Masters. You are not allowed your 5-minute rule unless there's contact made. This particular case, the other driver was claiming that there was contact, so he could claim his 5 minutes. D1 has allowed us to have 2 minutes if there is a problem, but you're not allowed to jack your car up. You must have the car on all 4 wheels. You can quickly fix whatever you can, but it has to be on the ground. You can only call your 5 minutes if there is contact, and in this case the other team was claiming that there was contact made, which there was no contact at all. My spotter had radioed me in saying that he didn't think there was contact made, and then asking me just to confirm that there was no contact. So he then went to the officials who are in charge of the judges area and explained the judges need to review the footage properly. So then they reviewed it and there was no contact made at all. In this case, the rules are rules. If you look back at the start line with Launchmaster Willie, he's the guy that lets us off at the infield. 3, 2, 1, go. And I went to take off, but being a good sport, I waited for the other person so I can have a proper battle. I don't want to win by default. I want to have a battle. So, you know, just me doing that, being good sport, and then I get the backlash of this issue. But yeah, moving forward, rules are rules. At the end of the day, if you want to take your 5 minutes, I don't care if you want to take your 5 minutes, but do it the correct way.
As we look to see what is going to happen here. He's going to stop outside. He's hoping that his crew are going to be parked right there. They will know there's an issue. The second he parks up, bang, your 2 minutes has begun.
So they can't jack the car up either. So I think it's more like an oil issue. There was oil, looks like that was coming out. They actually had that car a fair chunk apart as well a little bit earlier in the day.
Now, one of the things, as with most motorsport championships, of course, these drivers do have comms back to their pit wall, so you can see that they would have said, hey, look, I think this is the case. We talk about, now, who's that in the background? Is that, there's oil on the line, I understand, but this is one of the amazing things I see with the D1NZ. Jordan Joyce, he's in there going, okay, what can I help with? You can also see that the Pullenbury family, they're like, okay, we can help you as well. We've got 2 cars, we've got double the crew. The bonnet comes back down. Have they looked up and said, don't worry? There is oil on the ground there, and
yeah,
look, you can
look
see
over the left-hand side of that screen.
Oh, yeah, no, that's okay. Does the track fine us for that? Because we should probably...
No, that's not oil, that's water.
That's water?
But what Willie's doing is putting some sawdust and some spill kit.
The water.
Just in case the water doesn't evaporate very fast in the cold wind.
Perfect.
Yeah, so...
It's the VIP frames and trusses. They're in Auckland, they're in Palmerston, and they're in Christchurch. What is the official call going to be? We still keep the Drift Corp sticker on there too. Once a Fang of Dan, always a Fang of Dan in the eyes.
Yeah, well, he's going to pull away, and there's probably going to be a little puddle of oil, potentially.
So... I understand that there was contact made. This is breaking news with this battle here. We're thinking that this guy is going to be gone. No, he's got 5 minutes because there was some form of contact between himself and Zach. So Zach has been deemed at fault, which means that the driver and behind the wheel of this car here, Sam Edinburgh, can take 5 minutes. He's back out there. He's got a... I was going to give you the like CRC 5005. So he's got 5 minutes. They're coming through and having a look.
So on top of the 2, he does get the 5.
Okay, look, I reckon there's oil on the belt or something like that that's causing a bit of slipping. Is this supercharged?
Yeah, big Pro Charger on the front of that.
Okay, here it is.
Yeah,
it wasn't contact. There was... So he was led off track by the lead car. So the judges have deemed that it is the fault of the lead car. Now, as we know in drifting, it is the responsibility of the chase driver to mimic the lines, the angle and the speed of the car in front of them. Now, of course, what can often happen, and is deemed to have happened in this situation, that the lead car came off his line coming up to the coming through the circuit. Because he came off his line using this car as the mobile clipping point, he took himself off the track because of the actions of the lead driver.
Yeah, so it does make sense once it's been explained, and yeah, it did look like, I mean, Zach, he came into that final corner, he stacked on the angle.
Just a little update, lads, too. If you're wondering what happened with the VIP car, Wyatt retired. Power steering issue. Now, they were offered the chance by Kenny, our technical manager, to go out, but they said no. They thought about all the other competitors, didn't want to be dropping power steering fluid, so that's why they pulled the pin. Good competitors, those VIP boys, but sad for them for the day.
And Ryan Perry is going to go up against the winner of this battle right here. This is the 86 fighters, the 86 fighters. Keisuke Nagashima going up against Zach Zayden.
So Zach Zayden qualifying in 3rd position. The high qualifier of the 2 will lead them out into the section. Taupo International Motorsport Park, round number 1.
Well, let's see what Zach Zayden can do. Drift antics, motorsport events, lifestyle, travelling around. That's what he likes to do.
3 wheels it up over the hill as he makes the initiation around the outside of that line the judges want to see. And Keisuke in behind there trying to close up the gap through the centre part of the Dale ITM section.
Zach Zayden heading up to the top end of the track now. That's a nice solid lead line this time. And look, that guy's here. Just come back from the LZ World Tour. He looks like he's got a lot of drift on him too.
Yeah, so Zach, good solid run. Keisuke wasn't too far behind the whole run as well. So as a result of Zach putting on a great lead run, Keisuke able to put on a good chase run as well. A couple of very talented drivers in the bottom half of the right-hand side bracket.
And also sponsored by...
Wow, that one's going to be another hard one to call from the judges.
Oh my gosh, the response to what about Tony was, he looks way more younger looking.
Still not cute, which isn't a bad thing. I won't take that. Younger.
You look younger.
Thank you very much.
I mean, you should be, you are.
Using the vehicle.
And that is Keisuke's spotter right there. I think they spot via a cell phone.
Oh, look at the dual.
Look at that. That was quite pretty, wasn't it?
Dancing cars.
Oh, that was... Yeah,
Do you reckon that was planned? That was very in sync, wasn't it?
There is no way that drifters planned anything. They struggle to get just out on track. Keisuke Nagashima on the right-hand side. Who's going to take that one? Will it be Zach Zayden?
Oh, I've got a 50-50 chance of getting this right. I think I'm going to go Keisuke here. I think Keisuke just. Zach's chase was a little bit messy, was it?
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Andrew Redwood, Joel Counter, and Jarius Farido. Jarius says, 1, 2, 3 strikes. It's going to be Keisuke.